And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be continuing the main scenario for Stormblood. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are very, very close to the end. We probably have a couple of quests to go. We're in Alamigo Castle, for goodness sake. So let's talk to Alphanode. The quest is called The Legacy of Our Fathers. Alphanode is a man with one less worry on his mind. So Lise has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Manago and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the resistant forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I'll remain here. My search for Kryl took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Ardenwald and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetheryte, as I recall, with me, Mithrie. Cool. Right. So let's go. So we are... Oh, I need to get attuned to that Aetheryte as well at some point. So it's nice, so the residents already coming out of hiding. So I guess the martial law is already ended. Did I go the wrong way? Possibly, possibly. Can we go this way? Okay. We got these stairs. Okay, here's the Aetheryte. So let's attune to it, and then let's talk to Ardenwald. And then I can go about unlocking flying in all the zones once I've finished the story. Yeah. Whee. So when people shout, "Oh, Ixion is up," I can actually do something about it. Okay, here he is. So let's talk to him. So, gods, Kryl, it's so good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. So, we will be departing shortly for Porta Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Ardenwald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the resistant troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust that you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. So, Mithrie, Kryl, let us be off then. Cool. Let's talk to Roban, who is over... Where is Roban? Oh, he's like all the way at the other side of the map. Lol. So, yeah, it's a good thing I checked the map, otherwise I would have been running for like an hour. So let's teleport there and speak to him. Alrighty, so... Where is Master Roban? There he is. Alright.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial Commander. What are you after, a medal?
Yes.
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might you speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lise. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Okay.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Victory is as good as ours. Nevertheless, let us proceed with all due caution.
Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
Sorry. I have to challenge you if I love you.
It's time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Cool. Let's talk to Alpha Node. So, if I'm a general, is there aught Mithrie and I can do to assist with the final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position, and we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Mithrie. You were instrumental to the success of Operation Archon. You helped to bring an end to the Dragonsong War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Cool. Let's do it. We have to go up this tower, maybe? Yep. Let's talk to Sir Aymeric. Is that? Oh, that's just a mount. Okay. So, that you should be the one to bring my word. By the Fury, it's good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us on in our direst hour, will you ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me? Though Ishgard's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance. Okay, next. Righty. Next. Split. Let's talk to Kanisana. So, all is ready very well, though many will fall in the coming battle. How many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. So, it's time then. Though this is not my theatre of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons cared not either way. That battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not like to be bested by a gate. Okay. So now let's talk to Roban. It is done then. Thank you, Mithrie, for humouring me an old bull. For humouring an old bull, lol. Melzramada and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. So, resistant forces in the Alamegan Quarter are ready and await our signal. Naught left to do but the deed itself. Oh, cool. Right, so I still have 2 bag spaces. So, the measure of his reach. Roban has a personal favour to ask of you. Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has a command of our artillery outside the gate. He will not be hard to find. Ah, but before you go, I have a final favour to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. Okay. So we're getting ready to do this. Right, so we need to go to... Oh, we have to go all the way over there. So, might as well just run it manually. The final charge, as they say. So we're bringing this expansion 4.0 story to a close, but remember that there'll be 4.1 and 4.2 and all the rest of the expansion for the next couple of years. But so be it. At least we've did the first bit of story. There was a worry that I wouldn't even get it done before 4.1, but whatever. It's done now. And I will give my feedback on what I think of Stormblood when the credits roll. Simple as that. As I do at the end of every game I finish on stream or on YouTube and so on. We're getting ready for war. Ooh, hello. I'm now halfway to 70, so I'm sure I could get 70 warrior today if I just do my roulettes, to be honest. And then that'll be my 16th class to level 70. Then I can do samurai, yeah! Screw it, I'm gonna run straight through him. Such a grand castle. There was me thinking that this walkway was, you know, part of, like, Ralgo's reach. Lol. Oops. Yeah, we went too far. Lol. Okay, here's Alpha Node. And here's Pippin. So, Mithrie Alpha Node, what is that you've got there? So let's hand over Raban's package. One can only imagine what this bulky package contains. It's like high heels. You need to get taller, son. By the 12, this is Tizona. The bull of Alagmigo's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. This sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve, a weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consumed the unworthy, but by far was he reborn. That should be... bequeath it to me... that he should bequeath it to me now to carry on his legacy, where I shall endeavour to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once I begin, there'll be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well, brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle. Vice Marshal, Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed, at least 1 squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen. For a Domate, bloody hells. That's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn. Tell them to make ready. Marshal Terrapin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their Imperial masters. Ere we engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. So, I am loath to gift our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, and be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, Mithrie. Cool. Right, so let's do this. Is this the right way? Yep. So go up. Oh, it's a pretty castle. Can I move in? When this war is over, they just sell it to me. I can afford it. Lol. Anyway, let's go this way. Cool. So we have another fight on our hands. What on earth is that? Okay. We wait here for Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. So, commence battle for the measure of his reach. If your level is above 70, it will be synced. They come, Mithrie. You, clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphanode Leveleur, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy, you stand upon a battlefield, be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yutzio and the Imperials from your lands. We were there, we helped him. There is no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hien is dead, and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends, not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since this must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept. Our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor. Fair enough. Okay. Damn it. Can't they just leave me alone? Sorry, I'm being emotional for no reason. Oh, I had Defiance up. Lol. I wonder if I should take out the bards. Probably should. I'm gonna go after the bards after this. Yeah, cool.
Focus. Release.
Oh. Let's try and reduce how much damage we take. La di da di da, la di da di da, ma 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 ma. Wait until I can do 2 of them. Right. We done? We're done. So, you are no strangers to battle, that much is plain. I am the White. I am Hokoro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you. Berserk. Okay. Cold as ice. Need deliverance. For the sake of it. Okay. Dragon has like Hildebrand. So far, so good. If only I did this as a DPS. Eek. So you like make one mistake and you suffer so much for it.
So it comes to this.
I might have to start spamming Storm's Path. Okay. It's nearly halfway. I mean, in all this time it's taken to fight this guy, you know, it's got to have, like, taken over the whole of Eorzea by now. Eek, eek. Come on. Like, leave me alone, man. Deliverance. And after this, I've got the level 70 warrior quest to look forward to. Eek, eek. Come this way, darling. Next. 25% to go. I like that the other wolves are just standing there waiting. That must be like an honor thing. Okay, let's go to the other side. Crap. Hope Alphinaud doesn't die. That'll be awkward. Come on, Lister Leveler. Heal yourself. Ah, crap. Let's see up. Don't die, Alpha Nerd. I love you. It takes so much longer as a warrior. And I don't know if it takes longer than every guy. Imagine doing this as like a scholar, for goodness sake. Or a healer, basically. Done. Okay. Boom. So, you fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men, and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us for the battle of Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. Lord Heian returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. I was going awfully dark all of a sudden. I swore to Goro he wished for no better death. You knew him well, aye. He will not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation, and of your part in it. And when you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears. Okie dokie. So, thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, Destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Heian in this distant corner of the world, but we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Cool. So, come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Interesting. Oh, well, that was a long fight. So dull in this zone.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
Yep.
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Yeah.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates.
Yeah, why not?
Thaumaturgist, forward!
So he's the head of the Thaumaturgist Guild.
Bloody inferno!
Nice. Cool.
Now give me a curse and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth!
So they're going for the frost fire effect.
All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
Lol. Oops.
Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
That's good timing.
Is that...
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma is come to pay her debts!
Lord Heian?
deal with the flying machines. Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice!
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
What was that gate made out of?
We're through. The way is clear.
But wait, there's more. So I can't actually turn this in unless I'm level 70 now. Lol. Cool. So let's turn to Paladin. So we made it, guys. We made it through the story, which required EXP. So impeccable timing of those Domans. Come, comrades. The enemy's gate is down. Forward. It's complete. Right. So I think the last quest next. Yep, Stormblood, the last quest. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.